July. For June, pia June tuna expect JPY ilose, but on May we're expecting it to gain. So hii mwezi tuna expect JPY lose a little bit. August, you can see August venye hizi currencies will lose sana. You can see unaona hizi zimemarkiwa in red. Unakumbuka venye tulikuwa tunasoma heat map, the percentage loss ama percentage gain ama gain in pips, something like that, in the same way tunasoma hapa hivi. So hizi zinaona ziko in deep red on August, juu obviously nakunga holidays huwa zina lose sana. So GBP USD nini USD pia, so inamaanisha USD huwa ina gain sana August that holiday. So hiyo ndio inamaanisha. So for the April you can see hizi huwa zina gain sana, na tumekuwa tukiona hiyo GBP USD pia zilikuwa zina gain obviously kutoka huko March nini zimekuwa zikigain jua hizo story na tariffs, but sana juu sahii tariffs at least zimeanza kupost kidogo na zimeanza kustabilize kidogo, sana kaita behave hivi August. So August is a very good month to trade USD pairs. For JPY pairs, the best month to trade is here August, you can see, and then November, and then what? Gani ingine iko highlighted sana? It's probably June, mwezi. So very good month to trade JPY pairs. I don't know what they do with their interest rates. I don't know what they do with their anything to do with the economic activities. Obviously, huwa zina drive nini. I don't know what happens to the tourism status there, but hizo vitu ndio huwa zina drive seasonal tendency. Haya, so yeah, hiyo tutaipitia baadaye. So leo nilikuwa nataka tuendelee na hizi tools, kwanza na volume profile, then tufanye Fibonachi, then tufanye let's say when euro GBP imekuwa bullish. So if tulikuwa tumefanya seasonal tendencies, kuna mtu niliona akisema alikuwa amesell euro GBP kwa group. Mkiwa kama tulikuwa tunafanya seasonal tendency, angekuwa shaanza kutafuta buy positions instead of sell positions, but sijali tutaifanya probably leo tunajua mapema ama kesho. So nilikuwa nasema, so we are going to start with a tool here called fixed range volume profile ama uncut volume profile. Wote work almost the same. So for the uncut volume profile ama for the volume profiles, what tunajiweka na points of interest. For example, for the fixed range volume profile, mimi naiwekanga like kwenye from the beginning of a trend ama kwenye trend imeishia. For example, hii downtrend iliishia hapa hivi, so unaweza iweka kutoka hapa hivi, then itajialign huko hivi automatically. So you just select that tool. Let me set it to default. So you the settings. So uncut volume profile, then I drop up IV. I hope you know when I drop. You may drop up IV. Yeah. Drop even on trend, downtrend iliishia, then this consolidation started. So normally yako itakuja aje. Let me set it to default. So yako itakuja na hii line moja hivi. So most probably yako ndio itakuja. Let me get rid of the other tools. Yeah.
Excuse, I can't see your presentation. Uko green too.
Kuna mtu mwingine hani presentation yangu ama ni yeye tu? Unaona presentation?
Sasa naona hiyo performance heat map.
Yako iko nyuma sana. Ebu toka then urudi. Yako iko nyuma sana. So as I was saying, this is the volume profile. Now the same concept yenye tutatumia kwa volume profile na tutatumia kwa I mean uncut volume profile na tutatumia kwa fixed range volume profile. So kazi ya volume profile inakuanga kupima kwenye a lot of trading activities is taking place. So there's a difference between volume profile and market profile TPO. So volume profile inapimanga nini? Volume obviously. Na kwenye a lot of trading activities is taking place. Market profile inapimanga nini? Time. Inapimanga time spent in each and every specific period, almost each and every area on the chart. So sasa tunadili na the volume profile. Hatuna software ya kutupia market profile currently. Yenye tulikuwa tunakuwa na hii yenye tunatumia it's a little bit wobbly, ina misbehave kidogo. So sasa tunatumia hii ya nini market profile ya trading group. Now, ukicheka your market profile either uncut but acha tuanze na hii uncut, then tutakuja kwa fixed range. Ukicheka uncut volume profile nimeweka from the end of the trend. You can see downtrend ilishia kwa hivyo ndio consolidation kwanza, so hapo hivyo ndo nimeweka. So from here, just click on it like that one, then you click up kwa settings here on the settings. So just click on that settings there. You click settings, kuja hapa hivi kwa style. So kuja hapa hivi kwa style. So for the placement, napenda sana ikiwa right, ikiwa left inakuwa a little bit tricky. So but it's upon you, acha tu tuweke ikiwa right. Then I want you to mark VAH, inaitangwa value area high, like that. Mark VAL, value area low. And then point of control obviously inakuwa marked. I want you to change the point of control color to red, like that. Make sure ni red na unaweza ongeza thickness hivyo ndio uone vizuri. VAH VAH tunaweza weka color gani? Sitaki kuweka red, ndio sisi tumeweka red. VAH eka maybe any other color, like green, eka green VAH, then ongeza thickness pia. Then VAL, value area low, eka ikuwe ya blue, like that. Then ongeza thickness pia ndio uone vizuri, like that. Hakuna kitu kingine unafaa kuset hapa hivi. Just make sure your width of the box is at 30%. So nothing else unafaa kuset. Value area inafaa kwa 70%. So value area ni area yote ndio value area. Hii yenye iko highlighted. Hii nyingine sasa sio value area. Hii sio value area. Value area ni hii yenye iko highlighted. It's 70% of the volume profile. So ndio hizi lines zetu tatu. So the first line and the major line inaitangwa point of control. It's the red one. Inakuonyeshana kwenye a lot of trading activities was taking place, ama kwenye both buyers and sellers walikuwa wanaona equilibrium. So wote walikuwa na take a lot of trading activities at this specific area. So mostly you will see them at the price. Let me change this color maybe to blue. So mostly you will see the price reacting to that zone. There you can see price in react to that zone. No, I meant this zone. You see price is reacting to this zone a lot because it's a point of control. Both buyers and sellers wameitikia here's our equilibrium. We're interested with this zone sana. No, that's the point of control. Na hiyo tunatumianga kuja combine zile strategies mnaona nikipost TikTok. Unaweza itumia na session, unaweza itumia na weekly, unaweza itumia na daily. Unaweka point of nini, your volume profile from jana to leo, unaona point of control iko wapi, then price is going to retest that zone. Hivyo examples mtaona. Now this is the value area high, this one. A lot of sellers wanakuwa interested with this one. That's unaona mostly price ikikuja hapo hivyo ina drop. Price ikikuja huko hivi ina drop. You see, so a lot of sellers wanakuwa interested with this zone. And now this is the value area low hapa hivi. So a lot of buyers wanakuwa interested with this zone. So when we are looking for buy positions, mostly from tunapanga buy positions on the value area low. So you see. So something else, when the price falls below the value area low, unajua price is discounted currently, and you should be looking for buy positions obviously. When the price goes above value area high, unless sasa saa imeisha breakout, breakout tunaanza venye tunafanyanga, you'll be looking obviously for sell positions, but kwa hii nini euro GBP sasa hii, how far kuangalia kutumia na kwa seasonal tendencies, we expected to gain a little bit. Yeah, we expected to gain for the entire month. There's a guy I need to na ananifollow kwanza. So yeah, so I hope you guys mmepata hiyo value area high, point of control and the value area low. Hizo tatu. Hope you guys get that. Tutakuja kutumia hizo concept sana ya point of control. Atakuja kutumia point of control sana. So I want you to do this. Enda kwa indicators, tupe indicators inaitwa sessions by last algo. This one, sessions. Not sessions. I don't want us to use sessions. Tustumie sessions. Let's use 2-day open. Let me get rid of that. Acha tutumie 2-day open. Indicator by the name 2-day open. Yeah, 2-day open. So you just click it once like that. Takuja kwa chart hivyo. Then tutaenda tu kwa settings. I'm sure every one of you kwa nini wanajua indicator. Then unmark shapes, then on the color ongeza opacity kidogo na tuione. So ini marking from the open of the day to the close of the day. So how venye nataka mtumie nini volume profile either uncard ama nini, you just place your uncard volume profile from the open of this day to the close of that day. So obviously ilikuwa saa 6 usiku the other day, next day saa 6 usiku. So you just place from here to here. Then point of control itakuonyesha kwenye a lot of trading activities was taking place. So you should be interested with that zone. There's a high probability of it getting tested on the next trading day. So for example, I can work out my volume profile from here to here, or from this day to the close of that day, like that. So I can just drop it from here to here. I'll go precise like that, like that. So point of control ni sasa inakwambia a lot of trading activities was taking place at this zone. So we expect a retest at that specific zone. For example, let's see whether there's a retest that happened on that specific day. I say. So we expect this kind of retest in case of a breakout. So mostly naekanga a line here on this naekanga a line here. Then we expect this kind of retest on the next trading day when the price goes back to that zone. Nikaa yenye tulikuwa tuna combine sessions with this indicator. I hope mnakumbuka. So but tutafanya hiyo pia. So from open to the close of the day like that. Then this is the point of control that the is showing. So this is the point of control here. So we expect obviously next day price to react to this zone here. You can see price is reacting so much on this zone drop in a drop. So hiyo zone inakuanga na a lot of interest, a lot of interest. So sio lazima ikue sio lazima uitumie on the current day. Actually inakuanga poa ukitumia on the next day. So unaweka tu hivi, then kwenye point of control itakuja, you just drag a line. Kwa hivyo you just cover this whole area like that and make sure each one is a point of interest while you are taking your trades ama when you are executing your trades. So hiyo zone inakuanga na a lot of inakuanga na tendency ya kuvisitiwa sana. So actually hii yenye nimetumia sasa inaitangwa uncut, fixed range volume profile. The reason why inaitwa fixed range is unaweza fix on anywhere. Unaweza fix anywhere. Let's see. It's fixed range because unaweza fix anywhere kwenye unataka. Pia unataka kufix for whole week, unaweza fix for whole week. But for the uncut volume profile, inapimanga like entire screen. But hii tukisema tunataka tu kuona hii zone kutoka hapa mpaka hapa hivi, unaweza itumia. But once umeweka uncut volume profile here, itapima mpaka the end of the chart. So you see, but for the fixed range, it's that effective. So nikisema nitaweka from this zone to this zone here, itapima only that zone. Itakuonyesha tu information ya that zone only. So the only area you're interested with is the point of control. So unaweka tu line hivi. Once the price comes back to your zone, you do what? You drop with it like that. But for example, nikikuja kuweka fixed range hapa hivi, you'll see itapima the entire screen. Let me zoom in. So itapima mpaka this part. Ita show everything until mpaka the current price. So let me show you. So let me drop uncut volume profile. So you can see inapima everything from here, from the current mpaka kutoka kwenye tumeka mpaka the current price. But wengine nilikuwa napima from this zone mpaka this zone. So mi advise watu watumie the fixed range, ndio uweke tu kwa range yenye wewe mwenyewe unataka. So yeah, it's that simple. So ndo tumesema if you are using kama unatumia sessions, you just weka the from the open of the day to the close of the day and wait for the market to come back at that zone. Ufanye nini? Replace your positions. So anytime bora tulisema tunaangalia nini? Sijui kama mnaona screen ama ni yangu pekee imepotea. Oh yeah, I hope it's okay. Bora before taking a trade tulisema tunaangalia rejections. Rejections tulisema ndo zinakuwa first signs of a market battle. Anytime market ina reverse na rejections. Tulisema rejections ni nini? Long weeks. You see, tulisema rejections ni long weeks. So you can see a lot of areas zenye unaona kuna long weeks, market inafanya nini? Market ina reverse. So make sure at least kuna confirmation of a rejection that the price is actually rejecting that from that area. So yeah, so that's one way of kutumia the uncut fixed range volume profile. So unaweza itumia na session au kumeona vile nimeitumia na session. So nimeweka from the open of the day to the close of the day, ndio ikupe signal ya next day. So haitakupea signal leo siku, itakupea signal ya next day. So kama ni the current day, tuweke maybe from the open of the day, tunazifikisha tu hapa hivi kwenye market kwa currently. Kwa itakupea signal ya leo, itakuonyesha maybe kwenye market akuja kukatia kesho sasa. So yeah. So utaweka from the open of the day to the current price of the nini. So you can see this is a point of control here. So there's a high probability if the market keeps going up, itakuja by retest the point of control, then ira do like that. So I hope you get it. So confuse your point of control with the VAH and VAL. Confuse hivyo itafanya nini? Itakumess kidogo. So that's the first way ya kutumia the uncut kwa a fixed range volume profile. So tunaweza itumia na time hivyo. So if it's not time, tunaweza itumia na sessions. So obviously, uzijua session mpaka uweke indicator ya sessions. Na pia hii yenye tulikuwa tunatumia na I mean through the nini na open to the close of the day, uweze tumia ka unless uweke indicator ya through the open to kuja kuguess kwenye siku ilifunguka na kwenye siku imefungia. That's a hapo. So tumia tu hiyo indicator. So sasa nataka utumie indicator ya what is it? Tutatumia ya sessions la algo. So kama wewe una trading during na New York ama kama una trading GB, ina depend na currency penye una trading. Obviously kama wewe ni mtu wa JPY, most probably utatumia nini Tokyo. Kama wewe ni mtu wa kina USD card, most probably utatumia nini New York. Kama ni watu wa GBP USD, most probably utatumia nini London session. So lazima ukuwe unajua nini currency pair yako inakuanga active sana kwa session gani. So kama wewe ni mtu wa Sydney, hiyo ni AUD NZD. So vitu kaa hizo sasa. So for this case tunaweza tumia let's try this is the GBP deploy. You can use Tokyo ama London kuona venye itakuwa. So where's the London? These are Tokyo. So for example tunaweza tumia hii Tokyo. So Tokyo ni kutoka hapa mpaka hapa. So nitaweka my fixed range from the open of Tokyo to the close of Tokyo. Tuone kama itatupea clue huku hivi penye probably kama market akuja kuretest kwa point of control or something. So from the open to the close like that. Hakuna changes kwa settings za nini za sessions, usichange. So from the open to the close. So these are point of control here. Now we can see after the close market ilikuja like on that zone na ikakuwa actually ilikuwa rejected for nini twice. This is the first time and this is the second time ikakuwa rejected, though watu wakupata some good pips there, maybe 30-40 pips, you know, to watu walipata. If anyone traded using that nini alipata 20 pips, so hiyo iko na a lot of pips. So let's try London. Where is London? One London. So let's see London. So the blue one season of London. So watu wa GBPUSD itakuwa mnatumia the blue one, though you can unaweza set colors depending na venye unataka. Opacity unaweza set depending na venye unataka. So once more ina depend na wewe. So from the open to the close, is there any kind of retest? No retest. Acha tutumie GBPUSD for London session. Let's see London. Yeah, it's London. Haya, mtu anaulizia kwa So this is the point of control, the red one. So you make up from the open of London to the close of London. So you can mark your point of control. You can mark this aka zone, aka rectangle ka point of control. So normally even though mimi nafanyanga nachukua na mark kwa point of control, then I extend like that, just like that. So you can see what happened at the next session. Naona price ilikuja ikareact wapi on the point of control. So mtu probably alitrade his on alipata pips ngapi? Alipata, you can see the advantage of kutumia nini, of kutumia alipata 30.2. You can see the advantage ya kutumia nini currency pairs venye zinafaa kwa each and every session. You can't use the GBP JPY kwa London. Unaweza tumia GBP USD kwa Tokyo. Unaweza tumia USD card kwa Sydney session. So each and every session lazima ujue ni pair gani na kuanga aggressive sana at that specific time. Like that ndo ujue utaweka your point of control at which session. So these are London once more. Ilikuja ika retest So let's see whether the market tested the point of control here. Point of control. Then, yeah, you can see market ilikuja na ikaretest once, twice, thrice, point of control. Yeah, so lazima ujue each and every session currency pair gani inakuanga active. If kawe una trading euro GBP, yani ufanye hustle ujue euro GBP inakuanga aggressive kwa nini, kwa session gani. So kawe ni mtu wa USDJPY, and ujue USDJPY inakuanga active kwa session gani. So usijipate ukichanganya ukiweka your volume profile kwa Sydney na ni USDJPY, ama ukiweka kwa nini kwa any other nini session yenye hi-fi. So yeah, so mostly USDJPY inakuwa active New York and Tokyo. Yeah, mostly Tokyo. You can see for the USDJPY, you can see in Tokyo, you can see Tokyo venye ilikuwa aggressive jana usiku. So you can see Tokyo zote utapata JPY pairs ziko active mbaya sana. Tokyo zote utapata JPY pairs ziko active very much active. So ukawa ni JPY pair trader, I'm pretty sure ushajua hiyo sasa. If you try something like AUD and like pairs gani zinakuwa active during na Sydney session? Kuna mtu anajua? So you can go in the settings, utoe hizi sessions zingine and uache kuona a lot of noise. Uache your preferred session. For example, tunaweza acha Sydney like that. So Sydney ni imemarkiwa na orange. So ni pairs gani zinakuwa active during Sydney? N1, kuna mtu anajua kwa chat? New Zealand and Australia and what? So these are point of control here. So ulikuwa unafaa kuwa interested sana na hii zone juu obviously price ingekuja kufanya nini, kuretest hiyo zone, but I'm pretty sure this pia haikuangi that profitable. So nione mtu aliingia nayo alipata like alipata nini. This pay is not that profitable. On 16 pips, hii move yote 16 pips. So it's not that profitable at all. Let's try another zone like here. Let's see what happened here. From the open, so nimetumia AUD and ZD because Australia na New Zealand wanakuanga active sana during na Sydney. Hizi ndo nimetumia. So let's see whether hapa hivi could happen any kind of retest on this specific deal. You can see pia price ilikatilia sana kwa point of control. Price ilikuwa inakata sana kwa point of control. But siwezi kuadvise utrade AUD and ZD. This pay is profitable, then unyoroshwe na spreads mingi sana hapo. So it's not advisable to trade these pair. Yeah. Kwanza unasikia inakuanga active masaa gani? Sydney. Unajua Sydney ni saa ngapi? Saa 6 usiku. After market, venye market ina close, ina opening na ina close saa 6 usiku. Imagine trading that time. So very tricky juu nowadays, like each and every day usiku kuna kuslippage kuna happen. So you see what I mean? So point of control is very important. Very important. Inakanga retest each and every time. So make sure you note that. So these are the two strategies. So tumesema you can either use nini? You can either use sessions, you can use open to the close of the day, ama you can use a weekly time frame. For example, utarudisha the indicator ya for the open, then niweke 30 minutes time frame. Then you can count like 7 days, then weke your point of control. Physical. You can count like 7 days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So utaweka your uncut volume, your uncut, your fixed range kutoka hapa hivi 7 day mpaka kuvi mwisho, na kuonyesha your point of control for the last 1 week kama for the last 7 trading days. I want to go up. So from here, the close like that. So you can see it is a point of control. So assume ulikuwa umeweka hii kitu leo, you can see when ungepata very nice setup there. So there's a high probability of market reacting to this point of control, retesting. If it's biased, obviously you look for buy positions when the market is at the value area. You know, a lot of buyers are interested with this one. A lot of sellers are interested in the value area high with this specific zone here. So guys, I hope you get it. Now, once more, Ukienda kwa settings za hii indicator, then for style we allow values. You click on the values here, on the values itakuonyesha the actual volume that is taking place. Niweke kwa bla, itakuonyesha the actual volume is taking place at each and every level. For example, at our point of control here, this is a point of control here. Ubaya hii tumeiweka right. Acha tujaribu kusijui kama tunaweza weka left ndio bid and ask zikae venye zinafaa. I mean tumeweka nini? So yeah, itaonekana vizuri. So let's just hapo irudisha venye ilikuwa. So inakuonyeshanga the actual volume at each and every level. So unaweza jua obviously ni buyers ama ni sellers watadominate hii area. Ni buyers ama ni sellers. So obviously red is for sellers and blue ama kaa yako ni green is for buyers. So itakuonyesha at each and every specific zone. For example, this is a point of control. I mean at this value area high. Kuja kwa hii value area high, uangalie ni buyers ama ni sellers walikuwa wengi. Definitely, let's see 11, 17 plus 11, 12 plus, so you can see it's like 12K by 17,000. So obviously, here's one ilikuwa a lot of sellers. So for the current price, where's the current price? So for the current price, the reason why it's still dropping, despite of it being of the value area high, it's on a lot of sellers value, 16,000 contracts compared by 15.74K contract. But imagine using this indicator pamoja, using this tool. This is not an indicator, any tool. Kuna kuanga na tools na indicator, so these are one of the tools. So imagine using this tool with the other indicator yenye ilikuwa tunasema inaitwa, where is it? Weighted volume profile fiber points. Na imagine using both of them. Sijui kama itakuja. I've not paid for my trading view. So I don't know, yeah. Imekuja. So imagine combining these two. So this one inakuonyesha where volume is, where smart money is lying kwenye wamelala, na hii inakuonyesha whether the value area high ama value area low inatunani wako wengi hapo hivyo. So imagine combining those two. So itakupea very nice confluences. So make sure you're looking for buy positions when the price is below VL and sell positions when the price is above VAH. Now make sure umeangalia seasonal tendencies za AUD and ZD. Sioni AUD and ZD na June. So AUD and ZD June who tend to lose. So wise kutafuta set positions. We can see mwezi hivyo ndo imeanza. So it's wise. Yeah. It's kind of wise to go fast after set positions. Let me see. AUD, ZD. Now that's the seasonal tendency of the AUD and ZD. So you can check the last 15 years, the last 10 years, the last 5 years, the last 20 years. So I'm checking the last 20 years na AUD and ZD who tend to lose on June. So yeah, make sure you're here. It's another confluence side yako pia. So I hope watu get the volume profile. What specific settings do you use on that indicator? Mine doesn't give the current most of the time. Which one? AC, which one?
Hiyo yenye umeweka saa hizi, hii ya volume.
Hii nini? Mtu anatumianga the last profile. So unafaa kutumia hii. But unaweza kwa setting useme iende on the left side.
Okay.
Right. So unaweza itoa left uweke right. Like that, you can see imekuja side ya right sasa. So you can see clearly. So just check the price level, then kuja usome price level here. So you don't just check directly. Sometimes ina contradicting ama inaenda opposite. Let me change that color to black. So just check the volume here, the sell volume and the buy volume. You sometimes who inafanya nini, sometimes who contradict. So what you hii price level iko hapa hivi, una assume this is the price level. You have to read hapa hivi in between. It's like the depth of the market ama order book. You have to read each and every level hapa hivi ndo confirm it's the real price level. can see 1.07612, then you confirm kama price iko around that area. Inaweza kuonyesha hapa hivi 1.07 na most probably price iko 1.09. So lazima you confirm both from here and from here. So you are doing the right thing, ama you are looking at the right place. So currently we can see buyers ni kama wameanza kudominate. The price is 1.076. Wait, 1.07612 or bado 076. So it's around that zone. It's around that zone. So buyers wameanza kudominate. Anyway, so guys, I hope you get that now. So
just a question. Before you move away from this, kuna sometimes yenye unapata the candle iko way below the kind of data yenye nimekuwa nayo before, so I can't access any data on that level. Does that happen to everyone ama it's mine alone?
At candle imefanya nini?
Unapata for example, unaona vile candle iko adjacent to the data hapo. So unapata maybe candle iko huku chini ama candle iko juu ya hii data, like hakuna current information ya data of the current position ya price ama current position ya candlestick.
Mimi sijaipatana na such scenario, but you have to confirm the price level and the data. Hii candle inaweza kuwa imefika huko hivi chini, but price level iko hapa hivi, so there's nothing wrong with that. So you have to confirm, uangalia kazi zote mbili ina match.
Alafu kuna specific time frame ya kutumia hiyo information.
It's time frame doesn't matter kikuja ni hii kitu juu. Most probably hata tukienda kwa 15 minutes tutapata the same volume ndio iko. So bora wewe make sure unaona vizuri, that's all that matters.
Kama hiyo, okay, rudi nyuma kidogo nikuonyeshe. Like I don't know kama ni time frame ulikuwa umebadilisha.
Yeah, ni candlestick.
Can you see where the candle is?
Yeah.
Alafu nini yako iko juu, iko above.
Ndio nakwambia have to confirm price level. You can see the candle is at 1.07613 and this one is 1.07664. So you can trade with that because the trade na hiyo sasa. Okay. You can trade with that unless wako wameleta ingine wanapanga you can see wameleta ingine sasa. Okay. So lazima ukiangalia they keep printing new ones. So ukitumia unaweza jipata ukitumia hii yenye iko huku na wacha print zingine mbili. So you see. So they keep printing new ones.
Okay. Understood.
So after hapa hivi nataka tufanye Fibonachi. So very, very, very important tool once more. Very, 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 very important. So Fibonachi mostly inatumika kuambia watu where possible reversals are going to happen. So mostly inatumika for reversals. So that's why inaitwa Fibonachi retracement. So mostly inatumika kutafuta retracement. Retracement ni kama reversals. So even though watu wengi wanatumia kutafuta possible reversal zones kwenye most of the zones zitahapenia those reversal. So Fibonacci tool ndio inapanga hapa hivi. Let me first yeka hapa hivi. Sijui mbona ni height. So let me set it to default. So hivi probably ndo yako itakuja. Yeah, I'm pretty sure yako itakuja hivi. Yeah, niko sure itakuja hivi. So what we do, when tunatumia Fibonacci ni, you can see kuna multiple levels from 0 to 1 ama 0 0.236, but kwa MT5 tutapata 23.6, 0.382 tutapata 38.2, 0.5 tutapata 50.0, 0.618 tutapata 61.8, 0.786 tutapata 17.6 kwa MT5. So hizi levels hatutumiangi zote. Mimi kulingana na strategy yangu hatutumiangi zote. So mostly mimi natumianga this level 0.5 and 61.8. So mostly utapata market reversing at these three major levels, 0.5, 61.8 and 38.2. But me, I tend to specialize with 0.5 and 0.618 ama 61.8. So what happens ni Fibonacci mtu anayekanga, for example, if you find the market on an uptrend, obviously market is behaving like this uptrend, then ianze ku retrace. if the market is on an uptrend, tunekanga from the most recent low to the high. So the most recent low is not that one, it's this one. So from the most recent low to the high up here. So nikichukua my Fibonacci, nitachukua Fibonacci, I'll drag it from this low to this high there, up there. Then unakuwa interested with this 2.0.5 and this 61.8. I'll wait for the price to come back mpaka kwa hii point. Then nitatafuta nini? Rejections. In case of rejections, nitatafuta buy positions. Most of the time, price tends to reverse around this area of 0.5 and 61.8. Most of the reversals actually happen there. Most of the retracements zinaishianga hapa hivi. So hapo hivyo mtaanza kutafuta buy positions. Kama price iko kwa downtrend, if it's a downtrend, assume the price is behaving this way, that way, then that way, then imeanza ku retrace. Hujui itafika wapi ndo irudi chini hivi. You never know kama ni hapo ndo irudi ama ni hapo ndo irudi. So all you have to do ni kuweka your Fibonacci. So once more, tunaweka from the most recent high. Obviously the most recent high COE is the most recent high. So the low in the low sasa. So most recent. So drag it from this high, this low down there. Then hautaiacha hapo hivyo. Inakuwa advisable to extend hivi to at least one the future prices like that. Then I'll just wait for the price to do what? I'll just wait for the price to come back mpaka wapi? Mpaka in between 0.5 and 1.8 here. Then it drop. So mimi nafanya nini? Nikisha kama if Fibonacci nachukua a rectangle, naweka in between those two zones like that. Then naweza mark hiyo nini iko na different color, like a unique color like that. So once the price imekuja 2 years zone, najuanga automatically that's my zone. So unaweza a rectangle like that, then you get rid of your Fibonacci, look for a lot of noise like that. So all I have to do is to wait for the price to tap at those zones, like when some kind of rejection. So rejection is very, 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 very important. So you just don't trade to price imefika hapo hivyo. You have to wait for rejection. So with an uptrend from the most recent low to the most recent high, with a downtrend from the most recent high to the low, like that. So kama ni uptrend, for example, like this is an uptrend. So obviously, take from the low to the high. With a downtrend, and take from the with a downtrend. Kama ni downtrend, take from the high to the low, like that. For example, kwa hii downtrend, nilikuwa nafaa kuweka Fibonacci from this high to this low down here. Ndo tuone kama tungepata this a possible reversal area. Tuone kama ilifika kwa hiyo 50.0 in 1.8. So from this high to that low down here. And you be extremely precise. Usiweke kwa body, weke at the end of the week like that. Hii high make sure make at the end of the week like that. So you can see price ili reverse after imefika wapi? In between 0.5 and 61.8. Hapo wana price ilifika ikafanya nini? Ika reverse. So badala ukuwe na hizi numbers mingi hapa hivi na utumii, enda kwa settings ya Fibonacci yako. So just click it, then on settings, on style, nataka one mark hizi numbers zingine zote. Make sure umebakisha 0 and 1 and mark the rest. Bakisha 0, 1, 0.5 and 50.0, I mean 61.8. So make sure uko na nini nne zimebaki. So it's 0, 1, 0.5 and 0.618, and then click OK. You can see nimebaki na mbili. When I can actually set it to black, that. So all you have to do from a set Fibonacci, unaweka your rectangle in between that. So ukishaweka hivyo, hata unaweza toa Fibonacci and get rid of it. All you have to do is to wait for the price to bounce back here. Iguza hapo hivyo ndo sell. Then after umesell hapa hivi ikaanza ku retrace tena. Ungejua aje unafaa kusell hapa hivi tena. Once more, unatumia Fibonacci. So drag it from this high up here to this low down here. Tuoneka tutapata this sell zone. So just drag it from this high up there mpaka kwa hii low down there. You are supposed to look for sell positions the moment price ilikuja hii zone. And you can see actually ilikuja ku reverse here almost at that zone. Ilipita tu kidogo so ika reverse once more. So the reason why natumia hizo zone, utapata traders wanakuwa na nini mingi, strategies ni mingi. So utapata mimi natumia 0.5 nini, utapata mwingine anatumia 38.0, utapata mwingine anatumia nini. Well, whatever works for me, ndio utapata watu wengi wakitumia. So I hope you get that. So works on any kind of time frame, utapata mpaka kwa 4 hours in a work. 4 hours. Okay. So these are 4 hours time frame. So if it's an uptrend, you drag from a low to high, from a low to high. You can see what the price happened, what happened of the price ilifika hiyo zone, ilipanda juu. So if it's an uptrend once more, in case panda juu, then ianze ku retrace, you drag from a low to high. So for example, by the way guys, ukikuja kwa hii zone, let me get rid of this nini. Ukikuja kwa hii zone, you might get confused kuchanga which the most recent low. The most recent low is not this one, it's this one. After hii price ilipanda juu ikaanza kushuka tena, then kapana, inakuwa the most recent low. So high ni gani? Obviously high ni hii. Sasa tuone kama tumepata hii buy entry hapa hivi in case tungetumia Fibonachi. So from this low down here mpaka kwa hii high kwa hapa hivi juu. Tumesema usiache hivyo, extend it sideways like that. Naona what happened the moment the price came back to this zone, you see? Price went aggressively up. So after price ilienda juu, you can see after price ilienda juu, ilikuja ikatap hiyo zone ikaenda juu, then ikaanza ku retrace tena. Ungejua aje hapa hivi ndio utabaia once more, unaweka Fibonacci tena. So you can put it from, sasa tuweka from this low side ndio imekuwa most recent low, this high up here, tuoneka tumepata buy position this zone. So let's see. So from this low down here, this low down here, mpaka sasa hii high kwa hapa hivi. There. Price ilifanya nini the moment ilifanya nini? The moment ilifika hapa on our zone, karudi juu tena. So that's on an uptrend. So inawakini kwa sana kwa uptrend. So kama ni downtrend, I'm pretty sure pia hapa hivi iliwaka kwa kutoka hii kwa hii high mpaka hii fika hapa hivi ka reverse most probably. Sijui kama tumeangalia hivi. Sijui kama tumeangalia from down here mpaka hapo hivyo juu. You can see imekuja kwa reverse hapo hivyo. So for the downtrend, you make sure it's from the high to low. From high up here mpaka the low here. So kwa week, usiweke kwa body, weka kwa week. Tunaona tumepata hapa sell position hapa hivi. So let's see. From this high to that low. So you can see nini will happen. First, anza ku retrace after nimeingia hapa hivi kufanya nini? Ika drop. Actually twice, but more obviously tunafanya nini the first time. Tukongi interested with the second time, tukongi only interested with the first time only. So to get that, na unaitumia sanya kuna trend, usitumia kwa consolidation, uitumia tu sanya kuna a very 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 nice trend. Let's check our daily time frame. Acha tuone kama kwa daily kuna nini. So on our daily time frame, what can we see? The most recent low was this one here. I want this one up here. We come about in a test of that zone of us. Oh yeah, you can see. Price imefanya nini the moment imeingia hapa hivi? This is on the daily time frame. So nimeweka from this low to this high. Once ime drop ikaingia in between this zone imefanya nini? Ulikuwa unafaa kutafuta nini? By positions. So works perfectly on any time frame. Obviously the higher the time frame, the higher the reward. The lower the time frame, uko na tuko utakuwa unakula kidogo kidogo. Utakuwa unakula mingi. So this 1 minute, this 1 minute time frame. Let's see. So you must wait for a retracement. Let's see. On the current one, bado retracement haijaanza. So you must wait for a retracement like this. You must wait for a retracement. Na in case ushindwe kuweka your Fibonachi, ukishindwa kuweka your Fibonachi, you do what? Unaenda tu hapa hivi kwa indicators. Yeah. Then usearch jina auto. Search jina auto utaona indicator ndio auto Fibonacci retracement. Auto Fibonacci retracement. Say auto Fibonacci. So once you click on that indicator, itakuwa inakuwekea Fibonacci automatically without the need of you kufanya nini? Kuweka. So on any pair you open, pair tu yote ukifungua utapata umewekewa hiyo Fibonacci with exactly the same concept yenye nimeelezea. Utakuwa unawekewa. But tutapata wakiweka a little bit different. Sometimes wanaweka on a low yenye hi-fi, sometimes wanaweka kwa low and so on. So for example, with me, ningeweka kutoka kwa hilo currently, wake up from this low to this high up here, then I wait for the price to come back. Ishaingia sijui, I think let me see kama imeingia on that zone 50.0 and 61.8. Yeah, 50.0 yeah, mpaka nigoja price ikuwe hapa hivi kwenye iko. Yes, nione rejections, nitaenda for buys if it's for me, but you can see wao wameweka kutoka huku mpaka huku hivi, so they have hapo hivyo wamecontradict. So if it's ukichange time frame, obviously wanananga wakichange the more venye tu una change time frame wanananga wakibadilisha. So yeah, in case tuchukue kitu kingine kama hivi flip card. So you can see pia wameweka from this high to this low, but kama mimi ningeweka from this high mpaka this low, this is the most recent high, then ningekuja mpaka price kuja kwa hii zone, I place set positions like that. So once more unaweza enda kwa settings to get rid of other numbers, to get rid of the noise, then uone venye itakuwa. So guys, kesho ndo tutafanya news, so make sure you skip nini class ya kesho. Skip class ya kesho nayo news zitakuwa zinapita kupita. So yeah, on 1 minute time frame kama wametuwekea, kama they've got an opportunity. So this one is automatic on the time frame unatumia, it's automatic. So wameka from this low to this high. Market may reverse hapo. Mimi ningeweka from this low obviously to this high. You can see market ilikuja ku reverse in between 0.618 na 0.5. So that one was nice. Ungepata hapo ka buys asai. So I hope you get it, guys. Any questions? The blue bull forex calls it Fibonachi. Nesmas. Blue bull atakusikia. So just thought hizo tools ni important sana for you guys kujua. Tunazitumianga sana actually. Tunazitumianga sana. You might think hatuzitumiani, but tunazitumianga sana. A lot. So today's class wasn't that complicated. So yeah, I hope so. It wasn't that complicated. So you can see for the shiny metal maker from this low to this high. So they are just waiting for a retracement to happen here. Then kaboom, they go up with it. So that's 1 minute time frame. 5 minute time frame. You can see how they got from maker from this low to this high. You can see price ikifika hapo hivyo ilifanya nini? Ilifanya ku reverse 15 minute time frame. See whether they hit it. So ya kesho ndo tunafanya news. I think that karibu tuzisahau, tulikuwa karibu kuzisahau. So make sure kesho you show up for the class. In case of anything, I'll definitely order you. Tutawaambia in case kukuwe na change in schedule. So yeah, I can see there's no more question. Can you use autofib? Yeah, you can use autofib. Your to weighted volume, can you use it for confirmation peke yake? Yeah, actually natumikanga for confirmation. Inakuanga poa sana confirmation. How do you use RSI? Kama mnataka tufanye indicators, we can do them after news. Tunaweza zifanya after news. When niliona you guys ni kama hamna interest with the indicators, but if you want us to fanya nini, tunaweza zitumia kwa news. Pakirio, kila dakika moja ni type swali. Sawa, type swali yako. Is it So Rio is asking, here to weighted volume, can you use it alone bila kutumia put in chat vile huo. Yeah, to confirm unaweza itumia. Sana sana kwa order blocks, kwa fair value gaps, kwa any point of interest, support resistance zones, kwa any point of interest. Just make sure the volume is on your favor. Yeah, I hope Rio mmejibu swali yako. So if there is no more question, tunaweza patana kesho tufanye fundamentals. So obviously tutaanza na economy ama tunaanza na labor market. After labor market tutaenda kwa normal economy. Economy tutaenda kwa energy. After energy tutamalizia na banks na interest rates. So kesho tutafanya zinakuwa complicated. So kesho tutafanya some part of labor market and then economy. We can do both of them. Yeah. So don't miss out. Tutaona factors zenye tunaangalianga, zenye mnaonanga nikianalyze those news way before news is it okay. So yeah, guys, so tutapatana kesho 9 p.m. Tuone venye itakuwa.